guys, Broheen here with another Rift video. This time we're gonna be running Intrepid Drown Halls. I'm gonna kinda take you through and explain some bosses here if you haven't been through it yet. That way you guys know how to run it for the people that haven't yet. They do have me running as a DPS in here, so it'll be pretty easy. That's why I decided to do this, because I don't have to worry about healing or cleansing. I just have to worry about mechanics. So pretty much what I'll do is you know, be fading in and out between trash and bosses, and you know, explaining stuff before we actually attack. So one of the main things to worry about in here is if you're a healer. You can see over here, if you look at the tank, he's got debuffs on him. I don't know if I have my mouse active or not, if it's actually hidden, but if you look at Joffrey over here, group 1 on the left and on the top, he's got these debuffs on him. Those have to be cleansed pretty quickly, and I see that somebody's not. Somebody's just healing through it, which means they're a pretty good healer. But when I healed it, it pretty much wiped out the tank if I didn't cleanse it. So yeah. So run up the stairs, and as soon as we're done pulling trash here, I will be back to explain the boss fights. So we'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright everyone, welcome back. This is Assault Commander Jorb. He does some interesting things. Kind of show you as the fight goes here. I just more or less mainly want you to you know, be able to see the fight. So he does this target someone and says that you can't hide. Pretty much what that means is, I believe it's a look away mechanic. It'll stun you and knock you back if you're not, for everybody else, if you're not looking away. Here I'm standing at attention, so here it's just kind of like, he turns the boss away from me, I run through his legs as soon as it's done. If you don't run through his legs, he does like a AoE effect kind of outside of him. Oh, that's what it does. When it says you can't hide, if you're not, if you're looking at him when he says you can't hide, he'll fear you. So, but stand at attention means that you stand there, you don't do anything, you stop all movement, and then as soon as you can move, run through the middle, because he attacks the outside area from right underneath him. There is no damage directly underneath him. And other than that, it's a typical tank and spank. I didn't even get off my cooldown spell. My DPS is a little low. He's got me freaking standing at attention twice now. He's almost dead. And he's done. So that's that fight. And then you saw for melee, right in the middle here, you know, he turns the boss in a specific direction. I am kind of unclear why, but that's one thing that you should, you know, watch for. And we will kind of get into trash here and doing loot. So, and this is trash. There's 3 rooms like this. I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 3 rooms like this that we go through. One of these mobs in here drops an epic item pretty much every time off the trash mob. So Make sure that you kill these guys. I know there's not really a way to get around them, but they do big AoE. I don't know why he pulled him there, but this is something you never want to do as a tank, is pull him right in the corner there, because that blue AoE, I don't know if you saw, was hitting me, and it was taking my power pretty quickly. I guess he hit a wrong button or something. I don't know. Blaming stupidity on wrong buttons, I guess. But yeah, so never tank him right in here in the doorway. You want to tank him back there where he's got that horn scale invader now. So, well, with that being said, like I said, remember, go through here, kill the trash. One of the epic items drops. That's why I'm not stopping the recording in between on trash here, because I want to show you guys the loot. Should have one more to kill. Tank him in the middle this time, please. Good. Good tank. Pretty boring section here. These things sound so creepy, disgusting when they die. Really? Where's the loot? They didn't drop a ring. Usually usually it drops a necklace. Weird. Huh. Okay. So, this boss, usually a 2-tank method you can do with 1 tank if you have the DPS and a phenomenal healer. But you can 1 heal it, and you can you know, have 1 healer and 2 tanks. Clerics work best because they self-heal. But if not, your mage or cleric will just have to swap their healing from tank to tank. Pretty much what it is we take this Jaloro Rage Tide. You want to tank him right over here in the corner, and then the other guy here, this Plated Crippler, you want to tank him back here. What will happen is when these two are too close together, they both get a damage buff, so you want to keep them apart from each other. And then the Plated Crippler will eat the sea caps. Those are other enemies that Jaloro Rage Tide summons in, and he summons them in around himself. So the Plated Crippler will want to run. Okay, I guess they want me to heal. The Plated Crippler will want to run towards Jaloro Rage Tide to eat the sea caps, get his own damage buff from that, plus buff the boss from them being too close together as well. I gotta ask here. course it would be tank heals. That sucks. Did not want to heal this. Good luck, man. He's gonna pull them both in the corner like... Well, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut just to see what happens here. So, as soon as this thing starts, I will be back. I'm gonna cut the video because taking up space on my hard drive. It's starting to get full from all the videos, so... never mind, I guess they're ready. So, let's go. Hurry up. Now I have to remember how to chloro. I haven't done it in a while. Calls for creatures of the sea. Sea caps come in from wherever they want and start going towards the boss. And he's got them both together up there, which means they get a gigantic damage boost, which I'm not a fan of. This guy has a nice habit of silencing people about every 20 seconds or so. When he glares at somebody, he silences them, and it's a decent length silence. Just like that. This guy's nuts. He goes 2 tank healers for this. Okay, dude. You're gonna one-shot him, I have a feeling. Yeah. That's a wipe. I figured as much. Figured as much. So I'm gonna cut the video here again because nobody wants to stand here and see me dead. So I will be back as soon as the other boss, or the boss, is about 3/4 of the way dead again, and continue off there. And guys, welcome back. They decided to try doing this the same way again, but swapping out a bard. A bard for a bard, pretty much. And it looks like it might actually happen. Guy's popping his cooldowns like crazy. It's like I'm popping mine. Sweet deal. We actually killed him that way. That was better than I thought. That's a sick pole arm for a warrior. Wow. Haven't seen that one yet. Cool. So then we'll be right back. We're going to quick pull trash from the next room, and then I'll give you the lowdown on what's his face here? This guy right in the middle. Can't remember what he's called. I've only been through here a couple times, but I can't remember what he's called. So be right back. Okay, welcome back for ICEQ. ICEQ is this ice guy. They're gonna assign interrupts to people. I guess I'm tank healing this one. I don't know how. Somewhere in there I got switched from a DPS to tank healing, but oh well. They'll assign interrupts. I believe there's 4 interrupts. If any of them are missed, it's pretty much a one-shot kill for even the tank. He does 2 phases. First phase is water that swirls around here, kind of like the Archive of Flesh except you are allowed to stand in it. You have to run with the current. It goes one direction first, either clockwise or counterclockwise, then switches the other direction after that, and I believe, if I remember right, it switches back a second time to the original rotation of the pool. His phase 2 is 3 lines, 3 circular lines that start out. You have a middle or a center, or a middle. You'll know what I mean when I show you. Center, middle, outside, or inside, middle, outside, whatever you want to call it. And you have to stand in the open spot. Now the open spots are always next to each other, so you'll never have to run from the inside to the outside. If it's in the inside, the open spots on the inside, for instance, you're gonna run to the middle next. If it's in the middle, it's either gonna be the outside or the inside. If it's on the outside, obviously it's going to be in the middle. You just have to move back and forth between them, and that happens 5 times. Other than that, besides the interrupts, tank and spank, so here, go with the current or die. He spawns little ads in here. You can DPS the ads down because they slow you down, or you can just run away from them. See, now we're switching direction again. There's a little ad, Abyssal Trapper. See, they like to bite at your ankles and take you down. So it does only go 2 directions. It doesn't do it a 3rd time. Ice Shard ability, that's what hurts. That's what hurts people. So because the camera views in here suck, I kind of stand looking to the side a little bit here, seeing as how I'm not on any interrupts. So that way I can see what happens. See, like here, it's in the middle. You gotta go where the raindrops aren't. Now it's in the center. Now it's back to the middle. Now it's to the outside. Now it's in the middle again. And one more time, I think it'll either move... It moved inside. And then we're back to phase 1. So interrupt ice shards. And wait for the pool. Sort of heal up the group here. Wish you could move while using Void Life. I will make this spec OP. Go with the current or die. You can cleanse if you're a healer. You can cleanse the slow movement speed from the trappers off of everybody. Oh shit, that's a big need. It'd be awesome if I got that. That's like one of the 2 pieces I need for T1. Damn it. Really? Ah. An 11? Are you kidding me? Ah, shit. I don't know what that guy's talking about. But we'll cut video here. You saw the last fight. And as soon as we get to the last boss, I will resume. The rest of it in between here is just small sections of trash mobs, so not a big deal. Be back in a moment. Okay, so we're back again, and you can see up here, the boss comes from here. That was my bad. I accidentally clicked my fucking one button. So anyways, the boss comes from at the top of the stairs. You gotta kill these trash mobs here before the boss gets down to the bottom of the stairs. I'll explain the fight as we go here. When the boss comes down, tank and spanker at first. Get these freaking cleanse those buffs off him. The boss summons a dragon. Got to DPS the dragon down. Dragon has a bubble that does damage to the entire group. If you run extra DPS to kill these mobs, before the boss gets to the bottom right here, you are able to change which roll you are doing. So pretty much just stand back. He's going to stand there at the bottom of the stairs, wait for the dragon. When the dragon comes, he'll pick that up. We switch all DPS to the dragon. Dragon, like I said, has a bubble above, or has a bubble around him that does damage to anybody inside. Can't believe this is working so well, considering in the beginning I fail pulled. At least everybody had their ready check done. We have some decent DPS for this, so in a moment the Priestess Hydress will spawn some hives that send out tons and tons of little mobs that don't do a lot of damage unless you have like 100 of them on your screen. Then they start actually hitting. DPS down the hives. There's 2 of them. There will be one right over here. There will be another that spawns back here. DPS them down. Once that's done, all the ads will go with it. Really, dude? You're gonna do that shit to me? Oh, here's a hive. So DPS down the hive. Get out of bubbles. I forgot about bubbles. They kind of knock you up in the air. They don't really do a ton of stuff, but alright, next one. And there goes your tank healer. I've never done it with people standing in the hive. This is a case of the tank does not hold enough aggro. I've never had it happen where if he stands in front of the hive instead of where he is out here, they all run to him. If he stands right up close next to the hive here, they will all aggro to him. I don't know what he's talking about. So it's a matter of the tank is standing in the wrong spot and failing this rather than blaming all of us for it. So, but I'll cut the video here again and come back once the last hive is just about dead and then pick up where we left off. So there is actually, you know what, instead of that, while we're waiting for a respawn here, or a res, there is a third phase to the fight. So first you have the dragon, second you have the hives. Once the hives are done, the dragon comes back, kill the dragon. Then pretty much right over, here, a bubble will spawn. That's the third phase. We all have to get inside the bubble, and there's 3 large water elementals, one that comes from over here, one that comes from down here, and one that comes from the middle of the room. We have to DPS all of them down first before they reach the bubble. If they reach the bubble, it's game over. After that phase, go back to just tank and spanking the boss, and it's a done deal from that point on. I don't believe there's another set of hives or anything. At least I've never seen it. I'm pretty sure this boss would hit in rage timer first before another phase. But so yeah, I will cut the video so you don't have to watch the same thing twice here, and we'll be back as soon as that second hive is almost dead. Alright guys, we're back and we're standing in the hives just like they asked. Like I said, I never did it this way where you actually have to stand in the hives, but I keep getting interrupted because I'm standing in the hive and all the bubbles are popping up there. So after the hive, back to the boss. Hopefully we have enough DPS to finish the boss before a third phase. We actually pulled 2 or 3 more times in between this, never even made it through the first phase because people just have their head in their ass. People arguing about who's healing, and people arguing about who's the better healer, and then it shifted to, you know, the tank is not good enough, so then one guy wanted a friggin' tank. And I think we're just gonna burn through the boss. Yep, no phase 3. Awesome. But we still gotta kill the dragon, apparently. Beat on the box. Greed on that. And that is not for mage. Looks like it's for tanking indefinitely. It has dodge, so looks like it's for a rogue. And yet again, I walk out of here with nothing. Except marks, which that's really why I run this stuff. Let's check. Oh my god, I am 208 marks shy of friggin' my wand. Man. It's an upgrade. So, but that's it, everybody. So hopefully you guys learned something here with, you know, how to do Intrepid Drowned Halls. It's a fairly easy instance. I mean, as far as the achievements go, I mean, I have, you know, defeat Hydrus without any raid members dying. Defeat Iskel without any raid members dying. Defeat all the bosses. Defeat Commander Jorb within 3 minutes. We got all these more or less with my guild Paradise Found. We got them all in one run for the most part. So, I mean, defeat Jalora Ragetide without any members dying. It was a pretty pro run. So, yeah, we're 4 away from Conqueror. So, thanks again for watching. Now you guys should be able to get through Intrepid Drowned Halls. And, you know, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you like what I'm doing with the channel here, what me and Sylent are both doing with the channel, with all the different games we started branching out to, hit the subscribe button. We need more subscribers for that 1,000 plat giveaway. At 500 subscribers, we're doing that. And you guys have an awesome day. So thanks for watching, and good luck in Intrepid Drowned Halls.